What's going on, everyone? Gunpla Goon back out with another review, and today we're going to be looking at the 1 to 144 scale high grade RX-78-02 Gundam, the original and OG Godfather Gundam to the series, which first appeared in 1979 and piloted by the one, the only Amuro Ray. Now, just a few things I wanted to get into with this kit. I know we did get the revived version, and I do have it. You will see it later in the review, but this right here is a completely different kit. If you have the revived version, trust me, you will not have the same kit once you put this thing together. Just looking into the runners, the color separation on each is just more detailed, brighter, more vibrant. You can see that the paneling opportunities on here are a big opportunity for experienced builders on top of beginners to also just be able to get more practice in and be able to better their craft. For me personally, I definitely panel lining this kit is going to be extremely fun. Now you're going to have a lot of leftover parts just for the mid-type transformations for the kit, and I also think you should be able to kit bash them. I was looking at them more detailed, and there's a lot of opportunities for you to scribe and add extra panel lines in there to just give it a different look and create your own aesthetic look for the RX-70-2. And with this kit only comprising of a total of 8 runners, not including the beam sabers, the build process is truly a smooth and just a fun build. I honestly got lost in time just building this thing together, just messing with the gimmicks coming along with the parts and the armor just going over each other so smoothly. Also, I really, for some reason, was just stuck on the booklet this time. Like, you cannot tell me that the cover photo for the RX-72 does not look amazing. Just seeing it just heading into battle, they really outdid themselves with this one. Now, looking at the kit as a straight build with only eye stickers, no panel lining, I have to say, an outstanding job. This thing is a completely different kit than the RX-Revive that we've gotten a couple years ago. Just looking at the cannon on the backpack, even down to just the joints, the separation of color, like, it is a completely different kit. This kit will stand out on your shelf, even down to the small details. This thing will stand out. I truly love the shoulder Vulcans, the back of the legs. You can even tell they have a little gimmick for the thrusters to be shown. This thing itself is just a work of art. I can't even stress that enough. I was so disappointed when I really built the RX-Revive. Like, the articulation and everything on that kit was very nice and it was smooth. But this thing just as a straight build just has me like, wow, this is not a toy. This is a true kit. And you can just tell through the color separation, the paneling details, and even the small gimmicks. This version of the RX-78-2 is truly my favorite. And we're going to be getting into the weapons, and this thing gives you a plentiful amount of weapons, starting out with the standard beam rifle. Now, looking at the beam rifle, yes, yellow piece, no sticker. That is its own separate piece, and that is one of the many things I loved about this kit. So many times that we get yellow stickers to just put over these rifles. Finally, our prayers have been answered. The next one we're going to be looking at is the beam rifle in its early type state. And this honestly is a little bit more my appeal. I like the more of the brockier, thicker gun. It looks like it's a machine gun as well. It looks like the gun can definitely do some damage with this one. Really nothing else I could say about it. But the bazooka, though, really is a big standpoint for me. The hyper bazooka really is just like that addition that you need to really have this kit look more ferocious on your shelf. And of course, you can't forget about the standard beam saber. And finally getting into the shield, and the shield really stands out as well. I feel like this red with the yellow emblem on this one just stands out a lot more than it did on the Revive version. Now, I don't know what the other Beyond Global version will look like, but right now, this one is winning with the shield. Now, as you know, for the height of this Gundam is going to be with your standard 1 to 144 high grade scale. And of course, we have to stand up next to the Revive Gundam, and you could just tell the differences in both of these kits. I didn't even panel line the Revive Gundam because I knew once we had the Origin, this thing was going to blow it out of the water. Just a side-by-side comparison, you could just tell this thing is truly superior. And of course, I had to throw it in there with the 7th Gundam as well. I truly enjoyed building this thing. If you want to see a review, let me know down in the comments below. I've been debating on whether to show this kit. I haven't really seen a lot of videos on it, but that's another topic. Let's get into the articulation. Now, getting into articulation, the head is on a ball joint with a hinge, which gives it extremely great articulation from side to side, up and down. Be careful with the red piece that holds the V fin in. That thing is very, very loose and can pop off at any moment. Now, getting into the waist is a very unique system. The ball joint is connected to the back, and the front of the torso is connected on a hinge. Now, you can get a deep crunch with it, but you can also get like a Pac-Man mouth kind of look, which kind of throws me off. Arms are on a nice hinge that goes outward as well and connected with a ball joint. Double jointed elbows as well, and the hands are connected into a ball joint, but you get a nice array of open, trigger, and standard hands as well, all with a ball joint. Nothing too crazy about that. Getting into the waist skirts are on a ball joint going up and down. Side skirts as well are on a hinge. Double jointed knees with a beautiful bend. That bend is something that will just give you great poses. Outward on the leg. The back skirt definitely hinders it, but you can just see the motion of it is so fluid. Side to side is nice as well, giving it a nice split motion. Toe joint. Now look at the bend. This right here separates this from a lot of other kits, and down with the ankle rocking as well. And now with the thrusters as well, with the minor articulation with up and down, and the beam saber can move as well, giving it a nice little gimmick when you want to put it in pose. All in all, I think this thing can meet anyone's needs when it comes to posing. I was just honestly caught myself playing with this for hours. You can put this in any situation. The balance on it is key. Overall, I would definitely recommend picking up this kit. I enjoyed building it. I enjoyed posing it. I enjoy looking at it on my shelf. This thing can just change your whole perspective. There's been a lot of granddaddy mobile suits out there. It's going to keep being reproduced as well. But this one to me stands out. And beyond global, I've been looking at a lot of reviews as well, and that thing looks gorgeous. That is something I need to get my hands on to compare as well with this. And remember, if you're not a fan of the early type, you can also switch out and create the mid-type version of this suit, which I also would recommend for a lot of people as well if you're still trying to get the vintage look of the RX-78. There's nothing wrong with choosing what you choose as your standard look for this kit. Overall, I feel you are going to be ultimately satisfied, and you honestly might pick up another one just to have them stand side by side, because to me they can be two different kits. But wrapping this up, guys, it's been Gunpla Goon. I appreciate you guys stopping by the channel and watching this review. Definitely please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want more videos. Let me know how you guys are feeling and what you guys are building out there. Make sure you guys follow me down on my social media links, Twitter, Instagram. I'm also on Facebook as well. So I can't wait to see you guys in the next review. Stay safe, everyone. Peace.